Hello again and welcome back to another one. And today we have a couple of topics to cover, from Pusha T, who was recently asked if there was any rapper who people have tried to get him to go against, and his answer was one that's bound to rattle the Twitter echo chamber. You know, those who've been fed that narrative about, in quotes, new Eminem. And we'll get to more on this in a bit, including reactions so far. We also have more from Royce the 6ix9ine, and he recently reacted to a viral 6ix9ine video that sparked debate so far when 6ix9ine stopped by in Mexico.
Remember yesterday when I told you guys I'm gonna try to give away $50,000 every week to somebody completely random? Well, today I have $1 million. I have $1 million here in pesos, which is equivalent to $50,000 US. I'm on my way to the airport. I'm leaving Mexico. I have stopped by here where I see this. This is how people live in Mexico in these conditions. We're gonna give this random family $1 million. Hola. Saludos, ¿cómo están?
Igualmente, aquí.
Mi nombre es Daniel.
Adrián Hernández.
Le queremos dar este es $1 millón de pesos. Paisita, este es para usted y su familia. Para que, ¿sabes?
No.
Es la neta.
Ya.
Es todo tuyo, paisita.
No lo creo.
No, te lo cita, no se apuren. No se apuren. Dios los bendiga.
And Royce shared this with the caption, "I don't care what he is, this is dope, flower emoji." And of course, this has been met with polarizing and cheeky reactions so far. For instance, some believe, great, now the cartels know who to kidnap and hold for ransom if needed. Since we have their faces on camera, shake my head. Some have complained, philanthropic marketing is exploitative. I get why it's dope for the fam in need, but it's gross at its core. And some have dismissed this point, F out of here. This is the only type of clout chasing we should collectively support. Worst case scenario, more people chase clout by doing good things for other people on camera, lol. I wonder what people thought of Drake's God's Plan music video. That was literally the same thing, but used to promote a music video. Another expanded, I love this, and don't start saying, why did he film it? He filmed it so others can be inspired to do more. He filmed it because there are people out here doing good despite their past transgressions. I never understood why people get mad at people doing good, filming or not. Perhaps it stems from religious teachings that teach against giving openly for self-gratification. For instance, for Christians, here's an example. But when you do a charitable deed, do not let your left hand know what your right hand is doing, that your charitable deed may be in secret, and your Father who sees in secret will himself reward you openly.
Just need a little bit of water.
And similar teachings are echoed in most religions and sects around the world, but hey, regardless, he's literally changing lives with this. Just see the reactions in that video, it was a blessing. And some expanded in reaction to Royce, absolutely dope, dude being given back to the poor since the beginning of his career, no cap. But what are your thoughts? Some have concluded, what a good rat he is. Moving on to the next point today, Pusha T was recently asked,
who's the person that maybe people pinned you or tried to get you to go against that you was like, nah, I'm not, that's just not something that I'm gonna do. Lyrically though.
And before we get to his response, let's just say that Twitter is down bad right now. Yesterday, we spoke about Tiger, who believes Prime, Eminem and Wayne are the GOATs. That one popped up around the time when Twitter was talking about how Eminem is not respected in hip-hop discussions. And today they got more from Pusha T.
I seen recently on Twitter people saying myself and Eminem.
Really?
And I'm like, bro. And they were like, it was like a misinterpretation of something that I don't even remember, something I said or whatever. But you know how people decode, they decode it and they have their own thing. And I was like, nah, man, like M is somebody that I like respect, and he's one of them people that I really like what he does, because in all of his success, I can still find lyricist lounge Eminem. You know what I'm saying? And like, he don't, you know, and that's like, that's a goal for me personally. Like, I want to always be able to make Daytona level, it's almost dry level, uncompromised rap. Even whatever my highest point will be,
Hence, those who witnessed the buffoonery on Twitter are wondering. But hip-hop Twitter will tell you Eminem isn't respected in the culture, loudly crying emojis. But we should expect this when even major hip-hop outlets like Complex push out false narratives about Eminem, so they've been misled. But for some, the speculation of beef was news. Huh? Since when was there a Pusha and M beef? I never heard them even talk about each other. Pusha mentioned him in his wordplay in one of his songs, but that's all. And in response, a user drops the bar. My breakdown game brought me 8 Mile fame, selling Eminem to him and them, white to the blacks. You know the staple Pusha T Coke references, but you know how it goes. On Twitter, some try to spin this to spark talks of Pusha T dissing Eminem. And now many have called for this. I'd love a collab, make it happen, Eminem. But over to you guys, share your thoughts below, like and subscribe if you enjoy content like this. Thanks for watching and see you on the next one.